Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. St. Louis and Baltimore is one of the NFL Week 11 games going. Kind of an interesting one, right? Quarterback change for St. Louis, right? Yeah. Nick Foles out, Case Keenum in, and no changes really for Baltimore, which is not a good thing, right? No. Baltimore are having issues, right? They have major issues in the secondary, and also they don't really have the receivers to be able to take advantage of Joey Flacco's long arm. You know, they did have some promising signs last game with their tight ends, some productivity that was maybe. I mean, you know, if you're digging and looking for positive signs, there's something there that I could point you to.
Sure.
In general, though, bad signs for Baltimore. One sign, though, is that the line has gotten bet up, right? It was -1 earlier in the week. Now it's Baltimore -2.5. Yep. Someone's been betting that. That could be public action. Total's 42 or 42.5. My sense is that, I don't know. I would lean St. Louis here, but I would wait until it's 3 at 2.5. I'm not sure I would take it. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, it is interesting, Pete. Always good to be with you. This is a mess in Baltimore that Harbaugh can't fix, and I say that with all due respect. I'm a huge Harbaugh fan. He's a great coach, but there's just too many dynamics. And yes, last week the only spot that they could say, hey, this is improved was the tight end action. Secondary is a mess. Here's another dynamic. You've got the Rams that no one saw that coming last week. That was an absolute disaster for them internally, right? But here's what it is. You got the horse of the NFL. This guy steps up every week. And are you kidding me? You only give him the ball 12 times last week? That's all that Todd Gurley had last week, 12 touches. All right, that's not going to happen this week because some pressure got put on Fisher. Trust me, coaches are checking shit out in the NFL when it says not for long. So I like Gurley to be unleashed again this week, and I think the 2.5 points isn't even necessary. I'm doing the money line, but I'm taking 2.5 because the money difference isn't that much. Give me the points. I'll take it. Baltimore's a mess. Joe Flacco. You know what's happened in Baltimore also? A loss has been accepted now in that locker room. They're accepting losing. You know, what's his name? Ray Lewis just did a video prompting and backing up Ronda Rousey to fire her back up. He better do another video for this frickin' mess in Baltimore because that team's a mess, you know, and he'd be absolutely ashamed of what they're doing on the field.
All right, I'll tell you what, Mike Brenner.
But I'm taking the pick, taking the Rams on the full game plus the 2.5. How about you?
Initially, as we sit right here, I'm agreeing with you, but I haven't bet it yet, and I might change my mind. The line has gotten bet up. Possible sharp action could be telling later on in the week, and there were some signs. You know, the Ravens, if they start getting their tight ends more involved, suddenly the offense could be a little bit different. We don't exactly know what we're going to get with Case Keenum. As we sit here, though, I'm in agreement with you, but I wouldn't go with an official pick on it, and I wouldn't bet it yet. Fantastic. Interesting analysis, though, Mike Brenner. St. Louis plus 2.5.
All right, thanks, Pete.